This one is better.
How about this one?
No, if we're doing this, we need good tickets.
But do we really need front row?
Yes, if I'm going all out.
Anchors, the show starts right now. What are we doing?
Wait, hold on. I've been on the wait list for this.
But now's not the time. You can plan your concerts later.
But it's not even tickets for...
It doesn't matter. Just start the show.
Okay, didn't even let me finish.
Lily, they're going to get furious. Let's just start the show now. I'm Juliet.
And I'm Lily.
And welcome to show 28. Tickets to prom?
France?
The Olympics?
Looks like everyone's got a ticket to somewhere.
Let's see where they're heading. The Arcadia Public Library is looking for high school volunteers offering service hours to be a part of the SMART Squad and help others learn how to use the library tech. Contact M. Maldonado at arcadiaca.gov if you're interested.
Some students have already punched their ticket to the national stage. Arcadia's very own Colorguard team was recently a part of the Winter Guard International Competition. Kiana has more for us.
Thanks, Anchors. This past Saturday, Colorguard competed in the 2026 WGI Scholastic World Championship in Dayton, Ohio, earning a national recognition on their outstanding performance. Arcadia Colorguard's show this season was titled Rewired, and this theme was reflected throughout the performance.
For me, what sets Arcadia apart from all the other guards is our creativity. We are finding something so ordinary, so simple, like our chords, and using them and manipulating them in a way that no other guards have done before. We want to rewire the program, show them that anyone can toss a rifle, anyone can spin a flag, but it matters how you're executing it and how you guys are trying to change the program, and that's what Arcadia is we are trying to rewire the program.
This performance set them apart from the nation's best. They secured their place at the top, earning a score of 98.850.
When they announced that Arcadia got first place, it was definitely really surreal. A SoCal guard has never won world championships before, which is an incredible feat. So having such a high score was really interesting to see, and we're really glad that we get to be part of Arcadia's history.
They have competed in this competition throughout the years, placing second in 2024, third place last year, and finally placing first this year, forever marking this team as world champions. Congratulations to our Color Guard team. What a way to end their season, especially for their seniors. I hope you guys have an amazing season next year. This has been Kiana Gomez, and now back to the anchors in the studio.
Prom ticket sales will begin next Monday, April 20th. Tickets will be priced at $100 with ASB and $110 without, with prices increasing each week. Be sure to secure yours early at the ASB office and check all requirements ahead of time so you don't miss out on this unforgettable night.
While some students are preparing for upcoming events here on campus, others recently took their ticket across the world. Students from Arcadia's French program had the opportunity to travel to France, but Nia has more details for us.
Merci Anchors, students in advanced French language classes traveled to explore the country of France. This trip highlighted cultural experiences, fascinating views, and memorable moments. The journey offers a closer look at what made this year's trip unique. Arcadia students traveled through France, fully immersed in the unforgettable experience. One part of the trip was spent in the famous city of Paris, where days were filled with visits to museums, walks along the river, and even time in historic gardens.
And it is really cool to be able to travel and interact and make friends in your high school years.
Each day started bright and early at 7 a.m. and ended as late as 11 p.m. or midnight. With packed schedules and constant exploration, students walked over 10 miles a day, making the most of every moment. Another part of the trip, the students stayed with host families in the town of Trevoux. They experienced daily life firsthand and even attended school.
One of the things that we got to see this year when we were with our host families in Trevoux was that we were there on their last day of school before their spring break. And they have a traditional festival. They have a spring festival. It's called La Fête du Printemps. The teachers dress up, the students dress up. It's kind of like a Halloween for them.
From city landmarks to local life, the trip offered a balance of exploration, learning, and culture. What started as a school trip turned into lasting memories and stories that will be remembered. This is Vania, now back to the anchors.
Students interested in joining the speech and debate team should submit their application by April 17th, scanning this QR code or joining the Google Classroom with the code IWJ7DFK. If you have any questions, contact Ms. Novak at anovak@aost.net. You must submit your application to be considered for tryouts that will take place from April 22nd through April 23rd.
The Arcadia Invitational is one of the largest track and field events in the country. With record-breaking winners and Olympic gold medalists taking the stage, not many people see everything that goes on before it even begins. Kai is here to take us behind the scenes.
Thanks, Anchors. Last weekend during spring break, our high school hosted the 2026 Arcadia Invitational. Let's take a dive into the setup that was put into this meet. Our athletes set up 2 pole vault runways, get the sand pits ready for long and triple jump, and decorate the stadium with banners and tents to make it look like a professional venue. During the week of setup and actual days of the meets, the athletes are provided with food and drinks to keep their energy up for all the hard work they go through. On Wednesday, they had Taco Bell and Gatorades. After everything is over, all the volunteers' working hours are calculated, and the volunteers with the most hours are rewarded with merchandise for all their hard work.
Although it's really tiring, being able to see all the athletes and fans enjoy the meet and be able to witness top level athletes up close is really rewarding.
Being in track for the last 2 years and finally being able to compete this year, I can say that running at the Arcadia Invitational is one of the best experiences I've had so far. Behind the Arcadia Invitational is a hardworking team creating an unforgettable experience for the thousands of athletes that come to compete. This has been Kai, now back to the anchors.
If you are preparing for the upcoming AP US History exam, History Bowl is offering comprehensive study guides for $20. Pre-orders are due today using the form below, so be sure to complete it as soon as possible to secure your copy. Good luck!
If you're looking for a different type of ticket from the box office, earlier this month, the drama starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya Coleman officially hit theaters and has already been generating a buzz with audience. Kamila has the scoop.
Thanks, Anchors. Spring break is always a time for fun activities. For me, that meant using my AMC A-List membership to watch the drama, starring Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
You left him there overnight.
Directed by Christopher Borgli, the drama follows this couple right before their wedding, when a shocking secret comes out that completely changes their relationship.
Are you serious?
This movie really hit me more than I expected. It was hilariously raw and notably real, and I love the Boston wedding aesthetic. Pattinson's character feels really awkward and emotionally all over the place in a very realistic way. Zendaya also gives a really strong performance, especially in the scenes where her character is trying to process everything happening in real time.
You acting like you've never done anything bad.
This movie focuses on themes like trust, communication, and how well you actually know someone you're in a relationship with.
I never said he was mentally disabled.
Yes, you did. You said he was slow. You said he was slow.
Overall, I give this movie a 5 out of 5. It's funny and enjoyable. Hopefully this helps you decide whether or not to watch it. Thanks for watching. Now back to the anchors.
With the 404 Identity Not Found Spring Show right around the corner, the Orchestra Stand Company and students' crew have been working hard to support their stellar performance. If you're searching for a ticket to an incredible performance to end your night, here's Lily with more.
Thanks, Anchors. Have you ever watched a live show and wondered what went into the makings of it? Well, I have. And with Orchestra's Spring Show coming up, I can't wait to see what goes into preparing such a mesmerizing show.
There are so many aspects in order to put on the performance, including compelling lights, astonishing choreography, and costumes that tie it all together.
The outreach team works on promoting the show, promoting the tickets, while the script and lobby team are kind of more behind the scenes, decorating the lobby and creating the structure and script behind the entire production.
In addition to the dancers in the spotlight, there lies a crew that works behind the wings to bring this masterpiece to our stage. The backstage crew helps the dancers with quick changes, prop work, and so much more.
We delegate tasks between the crew to make sure everything happens smoothly backstage.
I like the lighting and the music, and I'm excited to see how they're going to use the mirrors as props.
Wow, what an insane team. If you want to support this amazing group of dancers and crew, clear your calendar for April 23rd or 24th at 7 p.m. or April 25th at 6. Get your tickets using the QR code. This has been Lily Pisano, now sending it back to the anchors.
You know, Lily, we've been talking all about these tickets, but we still haven't decided where we're going.
That's because you won't commit to anything.
I just want options.
You always want options.
Okay, fine. What's your pick?
Well, I don't know, but spring break just passed, so let's see where everyone else went. Then maybe we can figure out what we want to do.
We went to Vegas and Utah.
I worked and I got my money up.
I went to Vegas for the Bruno Mars concert. That was really fun.
I went ice skating.
We went to a pool party.
I went to the Laker game and I watched them get blown up by the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I went to Japan over spring break. I slept a lot.
I went to Japan and I had a lot of good food.
I went to Mammoth.
I went to the Arcadia Invitational and I met Quincy Wilson.
I went to Big Bear and I played D&D with my family.
I went to Disneyland.
Wow, so many people went on big trips, met celebrities, and spent time with friends.
Disneyland does sound pretty good right now.
There's too much. I still don't know what I want to do.
Maybe we're just not looking at the right events.
You know what ticket you don't have to think twice about? A front row seat to our Apache Athletes games.
I guess it is guaranteed entertainment. Now, I want to go to a game.
Good, because they've been putting in work all week.
It's all yours, Aidan.
Starting out our week on Tuesday, our varsity softball team lost a painstakingly close matchup against Mura 4-5. Boys volleyball, on the other hand, seems to have been much more successful against Crescenta Valley. Hitting it over to Tifanie for more on that game.
Thanks, Aidan. This past Tuesday, our boys volleyball team went head-to-head against their all-time rivals, the Crescenta Valley Falcons, for their second-to-last match of the season.
Both teams started off the first set strong, with the score being neck and neck the entire time. Eventually, our Arcadia Apaches pulled through and managed to secure the win for the first set of the match. After a first set loss, the Crescenta Valley Falcons came into the second set ready to compete, securing a lead for a majority of the set. With their good blocks and scrappy plays, the Falcons won 25-22, tying the match 1-1. The third set opened with both teams trading points in another tight battle, neither side willing to give up momentum, but ultimately Arcadia came out on top. This energy and determination continued on to the fourth set, and our Apaches won with a final score of 3-1.
After a long-fought battle, our Arcadia Apaches brought home the win. As the boys close out their regular season, they'll soon be starting their first round of playoffs. Make sure to cheer them on. This has been Tifanie. Now back to you, Aidan.
Thanks, Tifanie, but that wasn't the only game we had some deeper insight on. Baseball also played a match against Burroughs. Now to AJ for the story behind that game.
Thanks, Aidan. Going into Tuesday's game, there was a three-way tie for first in Pacific League standings between Arcadia, Burroughs, and Crescenta Valley, all having 8-0 league records. This game has a huge impact on who might win the Pacific League Championship this year. The game stayed tight early, with both teams trading runs. The game was tied at 3 going into the 6th. That all changed when Burroughs took advantage of scoring opportunities, tacking on 2 runs in the 6th inning and adding another in the 7th. In the end, Burroughs' solid pitching made the difference, delivering Arcadia a 6-3 loss. This loss ends Arcadia's 25-game win streak in the Pacific League. The last time they lost to a Pacific League opponent, 2024, when they lost to Burroughs. This doesn't end their chances at a 7th consecutive Pacific League championship, but it does make it significantly harder as they face off against Burroughs this Friday, and then in 2 weeks we'll go head-to-head against Crescenta Valley. Both those teams are tied for first in league standings. This has been AJ Pressnall, now back to Aidan in the studio.
On Thursday, we saw 2 great matches. First, softball going up against CV, unfortunately losing 1-6. Then boys volleyball with an important league matchup, dominating Glendale by winning 3-0. Now don't forget to hit the baseball field tonight to watch baseball's rematch against Burroughs. That's all for sports this week. Now back to the anchors.
So after everything today, we never even got a single ticket. Not prom, not France, not anything.
Yeah, everyone else seemed to have somewhere to go with big trips and competitions.
But there's so many things happening here in Arcadia. You're never missing any action.
I guess you're right. We have incredible sports teams, performances, and amazing competitions now. We don't need to fly all the way to France to see something incredible.
Because there's so much worth being a part of.
Like being a part of someone's special birthday celebration.
If you want a birthday shout out on our next show, fill out the form below with your name and your birthday.
And don't forget to follow our socials as well to stay updated with everything Apache news.
This has been Juliet.
And Lily.
Thanks for watching. Bye!